opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Sixto Sanchez gets hand of the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here now is Trey Turner. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going. Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
In now, Luis Garcia. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. And that's the first down. Now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Ready now is Juan Soto. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Not only leading the league in round trippers, Matty, but also leading the league in on-base percentage. So clearly, patience and getting the right pitch is a huge part of this guy's approach at the dish. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And a dive, but he's back. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That is hit. The right fielder, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Turner at third with 2 away. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
That is big. The first baseman, number 19.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Schwarber rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Oh, he looked like a caveman swing in the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Bell is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Victor Robles digging in now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it. And that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-0. Steven Strasburg is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
Now here's the pitch. John Birdie is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. first 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Nope.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And the 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, not great. He's 1 for 8. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Cooper stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way into big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here's the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit toward the right side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Avila playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Steven Strasburg is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Adam Duvall. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Now the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now the 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, it's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Strasburg is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right field. Schwarber able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to the plate, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Here now is Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
This guy is on absolute fire right now. Average has crept over 280 and trending north. Watch out for this guy his next couple ABs.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Schwarber, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line to the right side, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 2-2 hit on the ground to short. He's right there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Striding in is Jazz Chisholm, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Chisholm, a native of the Bahamas. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-1 the count. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Ferrar Encarnacion, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and a pair of RBIs. Two and 0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
.30 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce into the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
To the plate now, Sixto Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Boy, you talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
John Birdie will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Marlins leave 1, still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Starlin Castro. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-0.
Two balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marte. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Victor Robles. No balls and a strike to count. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Here it comes on 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounce to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Miniak.
So 1 gone with the runner at third, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Miniak. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Castro takes his lead at third with 1 away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on its way to Avila. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Men on third with 2 down. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next up, Trey Turner, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in once again is Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Garrett Cooper.
And now the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball. Down.
Swing and a liner. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Next, it'll be Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
From the stretch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Marte leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And a tag by Avila, too late, safe at home plate.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys, DeRosa. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game. Yeah, Dan, yesterday was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Next to dig in, Jazz Chisholm comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the third baseman, Luis Garcia.
Number 2, Luis Garcia.
First offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath after spitting on that changeup.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Kyle Schwarber. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Josh Bell. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ferrar Encarnacion stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, the pitcher,
Jesus Aguilar steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jesus Aguilar.
Now here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Aguilar has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, John Birdie. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail it 4-1. John Curtis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, John Curtis.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Starlin Castro. From the stretch. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is under it. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0 delivery. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Miniak.
At the plate now is Alex Avila, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Two pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Encarnacion will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins 1. Now at the plate, here is Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Starling Marte. They'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Marte, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Robles waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball. The
1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Encarnacion has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First offering. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Luis Garcia.
Up next, Luis Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ball 2.
That ball went out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the stretch, Juan Soto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and one to Schwarber.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Schwarber is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Now, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
So the next to bat will be Jazz Chisholm. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Hoyt is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Hedges is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping up is Josh Bell. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
So here's Starlin Castro. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Again, another foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Now the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor.
And now for Washington, Victor Robles. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Miniak.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Marlins 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Harper will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Charlie Madden will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And now here is Ferrar Encarnacion. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Harper playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here it comes, 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ferrar Encarnacion becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Standing in now, Austin Hedges, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Birdie. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Adam Simber enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Charlie Madden. And now the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Trey Turner. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. first pitch on its way.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Simberg, a native Oregonian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0 home is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman of the field, Luis Garcia.
Next, it'll be Luis Garcia, singled last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a line drive. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for Washington. They're up 5-1. Daniel Hudson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Castro to his left, he's there, and there's 1 down now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Career line against Daniel Hudson. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly onto first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Adam Duvall. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
That's a ball.
The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Strasburg notches his 3rd win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Clean up base.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.